Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. There are many reasons that why people decided that they will cook for themselves. However, I know no matter what reason that be, there's some really important criteria for home cooking to be sustainable. And I think first and foremost is that you must like the food that you cook. Otherwise, you're going to find all the reasons that you can not to cook. And secondly is that the cooking has to be convenient, that you do not want to have to go out of your way to cook each time. And the third criteria is that most of us are so busy, you really do not have the time to wait 1 or 2 hours for the food to be cooked. And last but not the least, cooking has to be spontaneous as well as intuitive. This is where my fast cooking system comes in. The word fast is actually representative of the speed of the cooking, which is very fast. However, fast is also the acronym of the 4 attributes of this cooking system, which stand for flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking. Now, advanced prepping represents the convenience of the cooking system by prepping the ingredients in advance. For example, as soon as I bring the chicken back from the supermarket, I will cut them up into pieces that is suitable for stir frying. And then I will freeze them into Ziploc bags. I will freeze them in such a way that I can thaw them out in about 10 minutes in a bowl of warm water. This will allow me to have chicken any type I want. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to cook a chicken and broccoli dish from start to finish in about 15 minutes. To give the chickens a better flavor, first I'm going to coat the chicken with a thin layer of cornstarch. And with advanced prepping, I already have the broccoli, mushroom, as well as tomatoes that I'm going to use this dish. They are all ready to go. All I need is to get them out from the refrigerator. I'm going to cook this dish in my Cuisine 14-inch stainless steel wok. I'm going to start out with 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. I use canola oil, but you can use any cooking oil that you prefer. I'm going to season the wok, use my spot seasoning method, and you can take a look at this video for more details. This method takes only about 15 seconds, and then you are guaranteed to have a non-stick cooked surface. I'm going to first cook the chicken, use a method called shallow frying. And by coating the chicken with cornstarch, I'm going to get a light breading. First, I'm going to spread the chicken out on the surface of the wok in a thin layer. This wok is perfect for this purpose because it has a relatively large flat surface area. In fact, it's large enough for me to use it like a small frying pan. I'm going to fry the chicken on one side for about 30 seconds. And then I use a pair of tongs to turn the chicken around. And then I stir fry it for another 30 to 45 seconds. As you can see here, the cornstarch gives the chicken a very light, crispy breading. In a little bit over a minute, the chicken is about 50% done. And next, I'm going to add the broccoli to the wok. I use about 3 cups of broccoli. The broccoli has been prepped in advance. I prep the broccoli for the week that I can use them in 2 to 3 different dishes. And now I use the wok spatula to stir fry everything together for about 50 to 60 seconds. And next, I add small amount of water using my water squeeze bottle. So I'm now start to steam the broccoli. As you can see here, I deposit only a small amount of water at a time. And I find places on the surface of the wok where small amount of food morsels that might have burned and stick to the bottom of the wok. I use the wok spatula to detach them. Basically, I am cleaning the wok as I cook. Next, I'm going to add about 1.5 cup of white mushroom. I add the mushroom later because I only want to cook them very lightly. And by adding only a small amount of water at a time, it turns into steam as soon as it touches the wok. This makes cleaning the wok very effective. This method is also known as deglazing because basically is that it returns the flavor of the food ingredients that burn to the surface of the wok back to the dish. For this dish, I'm going to season it lightly with 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce. And there are many different ways to season this dish. When I cook this dish, I never season it exactly the same. I continue to add a little bit more water to create a light sauce. Okay, now the dish is almost done. And finally, I'm going to add about 1 cup of cherry tomatoes. I added the cherry tomatoes toward the end because I want to cook them very lightly. A few quick stir and the dish is ready to serve. And the total cook time of this dish is only about 6 minutes. By shallow frying the chicken after you coat them with cornstarch, this gives the dish great flavor. It gives the chicken a very light, crispy texture, but it also keeps the chicken moist and tender inside. The broccoli is very lightly cooked and it provides great flavor. And the mushroom and cherry tomatoes add a complex flavor and texture to the dish. And with advanced prepping, cooking this dish could not be more convenient. You walk into the kitchen first by getting some chicken and have them thawed out. And then you gather all the other ingredients, then you are ready to cook. Cooking this dish is very fast. In less than 6 minutes, you have the dish ready to be served on the table. And this dish requires no recipes. You cook this dish with a sense of spontaneity as well as intuition. And when you can cook a dish like this, there's no reason for you to rely on fast and processed food. This is a kind of home cooking that is designed for the 21st century when we have a busy lifestyle. I post a video each day to help you to make home cooking practical, efficient, creative, and fun using my fast cooking system, so you can make home cooking as part of your daily routines. So keep on cooking. I will see you tomorrow.